What's up, guys? Welcome back to Daniel Talks Football right here on YouTube. I'm Daniel and we are back with another video. The Premier League season is one game away from ending. Every team has now played 37 games and we are here to decide what the final Premier League table is going to be. I'm going to predict all 10 games for Sunday's fixtures. Before we do get into the video, please make sure to like the video, comment down below and also subscribe to the channel. Go over and follow the TikTok and the Instagram. Daniel Talks Football on both. Right, let's get straight into it with Southampton versus Liverpool. I think this is going to be a Liverpool victory, to be honest. The issue is, right, it's the final day. Things don't make sense. Are Southampton going to just put on an excellent performance for their fans, win 4-0 and go down to the Championship with that? Genuinely wouldn't surprise me. Because the final day, Liverpool have nothing to play for, nor does Southampton, granted, but are they going to want to put on a final good showing for their fans after a really poor season? I don't know. But I think Liverpool will win it, because I don't want to seem stupid if I predict Southampton to win it and Liverpool turn them over 6-0, because that is also a massive possibility. I'll go Southampton 1, Liverpool 3. 3-1 to Liverpool. I think that's probably a fair result. Next up, we've got Aston Villa versus Brighton. Both teams obviously had a very, very good season this year. However, again, neither team really has anything to play for. I guess neither team has anything to play for, really. Villa technically do have to play for Conference League, actually. All right, Villa have to play for Conference League, so Villa will probably want to win it. They are also at home. I'll say Villa will win this one 2-1. Brighton, if they win their next... I'm recording this on Wednesday, by the way, so I don't know what the result of Brighton's next game is before the final day. But even still, I don't think Brighton will get 5th. And I think Villa will win this one. I think they'll win it, 2-0. Next up, we've got Brentford versus Man City. Man City will win, won't they? It's the final day of the season. They've won the league. Brentford without Tony. I know they've been doing quite well without Tony, with Mbuemo up top. He's been scoring the goals, but still. City, 4-1 win. Man City will do Man City things. I can't see them dropping points in this one. Next up, it's Chelsea versus Newcastle, and obviously what's been a very disappointing season for the Blues. Newcastle, on the contrary, have had an excellent season, managing to secure Champions League qualification, which means that some very top sides will be coming to St James's Park next year. Chelsea versus Newcastle. Are Chelsea going to do anything? Probably not, because Frank Lampard is still in charge. I'll say I could see this being actually quite humiliating for Chelsea because of, Newcastle going there, in such high spirits after securing their Champions League qualification. I think Newcastle will win. I think Newcastle will win 5-1. I think Newcastle will win 5-1. Chelsea just don't stand a chance. Next up, we've got Crystal Palace versus Nottingham Forest, a game that at one point was looking like it could be a relegation decider. However, both sides have now secured their Premier League survival. Nottingham Forest are horrendous away from home. It's their home form that has kept them up. The performances they've had at the City ground. I think Palace will win this one under Roy. Obviously, nothing's been secured in terms of Roy getting a new deal yet. At the club for next season, so in theory this could be Roy's final game at Palace again. Then you'll probably end up signing another new deal so that you'll have another final game. I think Palace will win this one anyway. I think it will be 2-0 to Crystal Palace. Forest won't show much fight. They've stayed up, they've given everything already, I think, this season. I think they'll be on the beach, to be honest. I think Palace will win this one 2-0. Next up, we've got Everton versus Bournemouth. Obviously, this is a massive, massive game. If Everton win, they survive. Now, there's a little bit of bias in this one, in case you can't tell. I might be a Leicester City supporter. So I really don't want to predict Everton to win. And I'm gonna be honest, my predictions are going to end up being Leicester to survive. Because I wouldn't be a true football fan if I'm not predicting my club to survive, would I? So I'm gonna say that Everton versus Bournemouth will be 2-2. I think Everton will draw this game. Because that's definitely what I think, and that's definitely not no bias. So Everton will draw versus Bournemouth. Next up, we've got Leeds versus Spurs. Now, actually, I think Leeds will win this one. I really think they're going to give everything to try and stay up in the Premier League. Obviously, it'll be at Allen Road. I think Leeds will win this one. 1-0. 1-0 win. Don't know who will score the goal, but Leeds will win 1-0. And then we'll go down to Leicester City versus West Ham. Everton will be on 34 points, I think. Let me find out. Everton will be on 34 points. Leeds will be on 34 points. But Leicester City know that if they can win this game with their goal difference, they will survive in the Premier League. Leicester City versus West Ham, Sunday, 4:30 at the King Power Stadium. I've got to do it. Leicester City will win 2-1. 103rd minute Jamie Vardy penalty to win the game. Why at the 103rd? Will it go to 30 minutes of injury time? Definitely not. But, you know, screw it. Who cares? Knowing Ricardo, he'll probably pick up an ACL injury, and that'll be why there's so much flipping injury time. Jamie Vardy, 103rd minute penalty. The full-time whistle goes, and all of us Leicester fans do a pitch invasion. If that happens, you're going to see a very happy Daniel on Monday's video, because I will be there. I will be there at the KP. So if it's a very good game, you might end up getting some videos from that of me running onto the pitch. But let's see what happens. But yeah, 2-1 to Leicester, I'll go. Come on, City. I think I'm planning on doing a video on Sunday. You know, a little preview to that, just to, you know, I've got to. It will be one of the biggest games I've ever been to in terms of importance, possibly the biggest. Because if I think about big games I've been to in the past, you know, or my favourite games I've been to in the past, things like, you know, Leicester versus Everton when we lifted the Premier League trophy. Great day, but there wasn't any importance on it because we'd already done it. I think probably Leicester West Ham will be the most important game I've ever been to, and obviously I didn't go to the FA Cup final because of that bloody COVID. But no, 2-1 to Leicester. Come on, City. Manchester United versus Fulham. I think United will win this one. It's been a very good season for Marco Silva's men, obviously. But I think United will probably best them here. I'll go goals in this one. I think it'll be 3-2 to United. Yeah, good game from them, and I think they'll do well. And then last but not least, it's Arsenal versus Wolves. Obviously, Arsenal have ended up conceding the Premier League title to Man City. However, you remember what happened, was it last year or the year before on the final day when they were trying to get Champions League but they couldn't? They let out all that anger and they scored like 5 goals, I want to say. I think Wolves will be here for the taking. I think Arsenal are going to score a lot of goals. I could see this being 6-2 to Arsenal. I think they will absolutely go rampant on this Wolves side and go in with some good energy going into the summer to try and have a good summer transfer window, and then maybe try and challenge again next season, even though I think that'd be very, very difficult. Anyway, what do you think are going to be the final day's results? Who do you think is going to stay up? I guess that's the biggest one at this point. Is it going to be Everton? Is it going to be Leeds? Is it going to be Leicester? If Leicester do go down, we never speak of this video again. But yeah, thank you all for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to like the video, comment down below, and also subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you all again in the next video. See ya!